Welcome into the size of the Monopoly board. And what exactly happens, okay? What exactly happens is once we start going around one, every section will add on 8. It'll add on 4 in the corners, it'll add separation on the inside. So by the time you get to row number 7, okay, row number 7 is 41 to 48. That is row number 7. You added on 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. That's the numbers you added on. Although there's only 40, you added on the 41st, okay? By creating the corner over here is a section of 4. Monopoly, when you come to the corner is square. It takes up 4 blocks. Every other one takes up 2. 2 and 4. Otherwise, you would end up to be going 2 and 4. You can also go 2, you can also go 3, 3, and 9. It'll be either a 9 corner, and then everything will be over here. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Either it's 6 and 9, okay, or it's 2 and 4. That's to tell the difference of how many squares and what kind of star we're working with. When we get to the 7th row, it's from 41 to 48. That means we ended at 40. The Monopoly board, okay, in the 7th row, okay, will end at 40. We're not going to count this one over here. Okay, it ends at 40, 40 all the way around. Okay, 40 all the way around into row number 7. Now, what is 41 to 48? That is the beginning of the 7th row. 41 to 48. 41 to 48 squares around. Okay, 41 to 48 adding up. All we're adding up is how many squares. Okay, there's 41 to 48. Okay, squares all the way around. In this row over here, there's 16 total squares to go around. In this one over here, there's 24. This one over here is 32. This one is 40 squares to go around. Okay, so we need 40 squares to go around. So when we start on square number 1 and we go all the way around, we stop at 40. But we're adding up. 1 over here, and there's 8 around here, 8 around here, 8 around here, 8 around here. By the time you get to the 7th row, okay, 7 by 7 rows, okay, times 8 is 56. 7 equals 56. Let me stop something. I want to take a look. So to continue on to understand that this area has nothing around it. It's all in. Everything is inside this area. It's a 10. It's a 10. The crisscross of everything shows you that 1 is the perfect 10. So 10 is the commandment. It's in all over here. It's inside. Otherwise, there's 8 squares around 1 square, then 16, then 24, then 32, then 40, 48, 56. 64 is the chessboard. So what I want to do right now is show you how this is going to end up to be only 1 corner. There's 4 trains. One of them is go to jail. That's the plug-in pyramid. Right? You only have 2 walls in the pyramid, the back of your head. The other 2 are inside. One is hitting the side of your head. The other is hitting one side of the brain or the ear. The other one is the split of the head, the back of your head over here. Okay? Goes to that side and that side. We see 2 parts, right? This is a plug. The fish hook that goes in never comes out. Can't pull it out because when it comes out, it's just a big ball. You pull everything out. Everything gets connected. The whole brain, once you pull this plug out, the whole brain comes with it. There's nothing left. Let's call it the cortex. Okay? Cortexing. Cortexing backwards, isn't it so funny we say text now? You think it's a coincidence? You really do? I bet you, I guarantee, I put everything on the line that there's other people in the world that I understand exactly what I am saying that we are plugged in. They would totally agree. You'd have to put us all in the same bag together. I know there would be a ton of people, at least 100 to 150,000, if not more, just in sites alone, that say all the opposite of each other. In fact, everybody in the world is saying the opposite of another, up to a certain percentage. That's why we can never agree more than 50, 60% on anything. That's why we accepted it as a passing grade. Time starts at 72. 11, 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, okay? 17, it stops at a T. Size, so you go from 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, okay? Which you go 60, okay, and 21, which is 81 Venus, right? 16, add 10 to 16, 11 to 16, because it finishes with Z-E, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, size yem. E&I factor of spirit artificial intelligence 5 to 9, comer of the spirit of Mars. So we come over here, and we go over here, divide this by 3, it's a 24-hour day in 4 parts. Plug here, plug here, plug here. Remember, we only need 1 plug in. We only need 1 plug in. 1 plug here, 1 plug here, 1 plug here, 1 plug here, 1 plug here. Right? This plug plugs to this plugs to this, but this plugs straight forward. You connect the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth. The butterfly gland, and you're all plugged in. What do you get here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 1, and 1. And then the center over here. whatever that one you want to plug it in for. That's your Christmas tree plug-in. So we would have 72, 72, 72, 72, 288. Now you need the trains to come in. If we were in 9 rows, you need the trains, but everything stops in Monopoly, okay, at 6. 6 is 48. There's only 48 around the Monopoly. Okay, so if we stop Monopoly at this number, okay, you need 48 here, 48 here, 48 here, 48 here. 96 and 96, okay, equals to 93. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 9 and 9 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. Now you need the trains. How many trains from the center? You'll have 6, 6, 6, 6. You'll have 24. You'll have 192. You have 192, 48, 48, 48, 48, 48. But wait a second. You have the corners in there. So it can't be 48. Take out 4 for every corner. 4. No, in fact, just don't take out all the corners. Just take out one corner. The corner of your plugin doesn't count because you're plugging it in where something was void. Now you're plugging it in. And let's call that corner go to jail. Now we have 44 left over. But we have 4, 4, 4 is 12. We have 4 left out, the delta angle. D, the delta angle. We have 4, 4, 4, the other corners. One is the visiting jail. Put those together, 1 and 9, artificial intelligence. Then we have the free money and go. 2 payout corners, 2 jail corners. Just visiting. 1 you can't sit on. So the total number on this board, although there's 40 spaces, only left with 39 because you can't sit on this one. 4 for the trains, you're only left on 35. 3 question marks and 2 community chests. So now you're left with 30 and 21 properties and etc. That's how you break it down. So you now have to tell yourself over here you have 48, right? You're down to 44 because this corner is gone. You're 12 and 32. 4, 8, 12 for the corners. And then 32 for the space. Alpha, beta, 32 is the doorway BC. 1, 2, 2, 3. You have 6 over here, 6 over here, 6 over here, and 6 over here for trains. These 2 trains are divided by the go to jail. So put these other trains together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 trains are together. The other one is stuck between go and jail. 4 trains. 6, 6, 6, and 6 is 24. 24 total. 6 is split. This is the plug-in. Okay, it says there's 44 areas, right? There's 44 areas. Let's go back to 48 so we can make it a little easier. Okay, there's 6 trains here. From this 48, take away 2. Because there's 2 markings, there's 6 markings, right? But in the 48th rank, in the 48th, in this line over here, right, there's only 4 blocks that belong to the trains. So that 48, take away the 4 over here, makes it 44. The 4 pieces that are stuck on the trains make it 40. There's 3 pieces actually in here, and there's 3 pieces actually in each corner. Take away 9 equals to 31. Why do you say that? Because to go in and out of a corner, this block over here is a corner. You're 1, 2, 3 spaces in a corner. The next row for the corner, there's only 1. 1, 1, and 1. 1 in and 1 out. Do you follow what I'm saying? See how the numbers work around the corners? 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, this would be 1. This would be 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8. It's from corner to corner, there's 3. 1 away. In this corner over here, the protective corner. That corner's in this. See these 3 around this one? It's the same thing as these 3 around this one. And then it goes on and you have multiple connecting boards over the tracks. We lock the tracks. Instead of saying reading, reading, we put them over each other. If I put 2 Monopoly boards over each other, there's a total of 169 areas. Okay, if I put 2 Monopoly boards over each other, I get 338. But it's not true because I would have to remove 26 of those, and I'd end up with communication link. Why is that? Because these 2 properties here and the other board 2 properties would all go over each other. So you would lose 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. You would lose, is that what it is? Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's exactly right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's supposed to be 6 and 1, so I'm missing 1 more row over here. Okay, so what would happen, it would be 9 over here in between where the properties are. Okay, 2 high. Okay, that would be 18. Then there would be 2 high and 2 are 20, 22, 24, 26. You'd lose 26. If we only took out 1 row, it would be 13. So take away 13 from this equals to 300. Row total, if I would put them all on top of each other, they'd be doubling up at 52 Earth. But if I only put 13 on top of 13, okay, it would be 13, and then it would be 26, then it'd be 13. That would mean it would be 4, 5, 4. 13, 26 over 26 is 52. But there would only be, okay, 13 over 13 would make it be 13, 26, 13, which make it 4, 8, 4. Makes it 4, 8, 4. The space, the sun, the door, the freezing point. This will create artificial intelligence. This will create 1920, creator of the sky. The total is back to 52 again, 26, 26. Over here, take away 13 from this. You have 325. 1, 2, creation of Earth. These two are a combination of numbers. These are separated numbers. The dollar sign is a combination of something that came together. You didn't have the dollar without having something else because you only have half. Somebody gave you the other half. Raphael, did we say this all? No, there's a piece I didn't do. It's down here. When we get to row number, let's go 12, okay? Remember, 11, 12, 13 in French say Z, Z, E, Z, E, Z, E, right? There's a difference. First, we have to understand. 11 and 12 are still numbers from 10, 11, 12. 13 makes a change. So then in French, where it says 11, 12, I'm going to separate it from 11, 12, meaning 11, 11, 12, 12. I'm going to separate it from 13, 14, 15, 16, which is 13, 14, 15, 16. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to put those together, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that is 40, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6 equals to 18, equals to 58. The other one is 10, 11, 12 will be 30 and 3. So anyways, going back to number 12, okay? That 12th row, okay? Once you finished 11 rows of 8, okay? 11 rows of 8 would be... I'm going to have to take a look at this. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry, because I don't have the answer right now. You see, this would be 10 rows done, right? This would be 10 rows done. Not counting this first row, not counting the middle one over here. You'd have 10 rows this way. When having 10 rows that way, you have 80. The first one of the next row is 81 to 88 of the added cubes. I'm only talking about the added cubes. More separation. This is the numbers that are added on towards the total of 88 that are there. Because one is put in this corner, one is put in this corner, one is put in this corner. No, either there's going to be 3 put in this corner. You have to go all around the corner, all around the corner. Every corner will get 1, 2, 3, and then the added straight line. These corners need a block of 3. These 3 go in all together. These 3 go in all together. These 3. The train tracks come together as a T. When you split apart your Monopoly game or numbers, the center of the Monopoly board, because it's 13 by 13, it has a single space in the center. If that single space is the plug-in, you're plugging in from before these areas. You see what's beside? This is the flat part of your back, the indentation, and out through your face. The outside of your face taken in the other corner. So you're coming in from here, and you're bringing all this with you into the rest of your head, or the rest of whatever you want to talk. Communication comes in 1/3 of this. This is 325, 3.25, 484. The total down here is Venus. That is 10 areas, and then the starting of the next, bringing in the spirit and the sky. See how the numbers come together? When I keep going around in Monopoly, okay, this corner will start 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1 out. This corner is 6, 7, 8 out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 moves to get from in and out. Here, it took only 3 moves to get within and out. You jump from here, count from here, jump to here is 1, jump to here is 2. Count from here, jump to here is 1, jump to here is 2, jump to here is 3, jump to here is 4. It's 3 and 4, but it's 4 areas in order to make it happen. I can't put anything in if you don't take something out. And if you take something out, where are you going to put it? If you're taking something out, where am I going to put it? If I have something to put in, I need the space I need the space where it is. Okay, if I have to put it in somewhere, I need the space that's over there. I need to take out what's in that space and put it somewhere else other than what's already in my way. I need to put this where this one is, okay? I have to put this one in here and I have to take this one out. But where am I going to put this one? I have to put it here. I can't put it here. I can do this if I only have 2 of them, right? Take one out. But what if there's many and I need this space? I have to take the many out. I need a space to put it in. I need this a space that it sits for waiting. It's not going to sit in my hand, okay? And I need to put this in. And once I take this out, and am I going to be putting it into something somewhere else? So I need another space to put it and space to move. So space, space, space. Thank you for watching this video. And I'm not done. I'm not done. Believe you me, I'm not done. H and A, H and A, H A, right? 8, 9. If you're counting from go, where does go start for? Imagine you're counting from go. I have to do this one more time. Imagine if you're counting from go Fibonacci style, right? Then you're the castle in Fibonacci. I'm coming down from Monopoly. Instead of going one area space here, 1, 1, 1, I can go all around the Monopoly with one space, like I said, right? Just one single space for everything. I can make the Monopoly board smaller, right? And I will, right? Because the Monopoly board is 48 around. All the single dots to go all the way around the Monopoly board. In fact, it's not. It's 40. Complete 40. Okay? 40. But it really takes 48 when you add in the proper squares and the height, right? Otherwise, the Monopoly board is not 169. Okay? It's not 13 by 13. We're just going to just finish off, do one more thing. If the Monopoly board was not 13 by 13, hold on a second, I have another calculation. Long video. You go into the corner, right? You have to go like the castle. You see the way it says 5-2, the grinder? 1 to 2 to up to down. You would come into the corner here. That coming to the corner here, okay, in Monopoly, would be where number 40 is. It should have actually said 1 on it, but 40 is where the go is. That's what I did. I moved them all back 1. I shouldn't have, okay? But from the rest of this example, I'm just going to tell you that this is where go is. I went all the way around, and the board is 11 by 11, okay? There's 121 pieces. But in Monopoly, you see the size of the corner is this big. So you have to add on another row. That other row will bring the 121 areas into 169 areas. They added on 48 more areas to get to this row over here. 2 by 2. You went from 11 to 13, it was 48. That means half of it would be the day of 24. 48 is the sun. 11, 11, okay, is the E world. Okay, 13 by 13 is into the sun. Alternate current. 5, 4, 6 times 9, 54. This is not only 54, it is the gateway. Okay, because 1, 6, and 9, okay, meaning, right? Because don't forget, when you add up any number, once you pass a certain number, the other side of 6, you have begun at 1 again. The opposite of 6 is 1, because 5 is the halfway point. After that, it becomes one part of the next, until you complete 2 parts of a cycle. Do you understand 5-10 system? So 1 and 6 equals to 7, it becomes 7 and 9. Gateway of birth, creation of the moons inside Jupiter. I know, spirit of the half-life, 48 is the sun. It would make this 48 times around. This would be 40 times around. The trains would be in the same area. But on this board, right, the train would come into number 36. Okay, but on the other board, right, on the other board playing on the back side of a space, it would be 48, 47, 46, 45, 44. It would be on number 43 DC. Again, in too long of a video. On this area over here, okay, where we've went 5, 1, 5. This is Mars, 515. 616 is on the other side. 414 is now the DNA. It's on the inside and the outside of Mars. 4 is on the inside of Mars, and 6 is on the outside. 5 is in between. The sun is connected to both 4, 5, and 6. D, E, and F, the Federation. The train track, okay, shows up on 36 over here, and shows up on 47, 46, 45, 44, and shows up at 43 over here. Okay, the train track, okay, that shows up at 26 over here, B and O, short line and B and O, short line, B and O, 19 and 12, B and O, 17, 31, 17, 48, Pluto Connect, these two. So this one over here would be 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. It would be 32, I think. Is it 32? 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Train tracks on 31. Train tracks on 43. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals 4 and 3. 31, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Is that 16? Take away 8, 23. Let me try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. It'd be 19. This one, when I be going up over here, be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This would be 15. This would be 19. Here's a difference of 7. Here's a difference of 5. This one would be 19. 19, 31, 43. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. This would be on 10. This would be on 10. 1, 1, 4, 7. 2, 4, 7. Unless you want to make it 6, 7. Unless you want to make it 24, 7. These two, 24, 7. So this